Number 60 for May 2025. My country people them. Now our website is www.countrypeople.com, and as una fit see I write this article where I post them for Facebook as well. Say na open letter where some person write to the governor of Northwest Region, Mr. Lele Afrique, where he cry for help for Tuba subdivision. So I don't already post the actual content of the open letter, but I want to read them out again because say some people the day where they know to read, some people the day where they fit understand the content, why where they shower, they cook, or they wash, or they do other things them when I feel listen to the sound of my voice instead. I know I've been now on a slave, man where it don't come for die for una back, I they do junk man shit for una back. So I go read them out for una. The person write them say this is an open letter to the governor of the Northwest Region. Your Excellency, Governor Lele Afrique Adolphe, the governor of Northwest Region of Cameroon. The subject, now a cry for help. The escalating insecurity and the killings in Bambili, Tuba subdivision. Your Excellency, warm and respectful greetings from a deeply concerned youth of the Northwest Region and more precisely in Tuba subdivision. I write with a heart full of sorrow and urgency on behalf of a population that is living in fear, trauma, and complete despair due to the fast degenerating security situation in Bambili. What was once a beacon of peace and academic excellence is now turning into a killing field, and the people feel completely abandoned. So the people in Tuba, they feel abandoned by the state. Your Excellency, within just 1 week, Bambli has been the scene of repeated bloodshed. On Sunday, 27th of April 2025, a civilian teacher was brutally murdered by Ambazona terrorists in Bambli. Just 4 days later, on Thursday, the 1st of May 2025, a branch manager of Mogamo Travel Agency was shot dead by Amba terrorists right beside Mile 9 Gendarmerie unit with no reaction from the security forces stationed just meters away. On Saturday, the 3rd of May 2025, the palace of the Fon of Bambli was attacked by the same Ambas Meli terrorists. A civilian was killed. The same day, the mayor residence be attacked, and they also attacked for square. They killed 2 people and they attacked for general manager for UNVDA compound. They killed 2 people and they injured at least 5. I don't broadcast that information for now before. The person continued for talk say, Your Excellency, this is not normal. This is war, according to ye. War between the Ambazona terrorists and the population. Now the war that we mean. This is a calculated attempt to destabilize Bambili, the host town of over 34,000 students of the University of Bamenda. Thousands of families and an economy that supports the entire subdivision. The population is terrified. Parents are withdrawing their children from school. Students live in constant panic. Economic life is crumbling. And sadly, the security architecture meant to protect us has collapsed. So, the gendarmerie, the army, the police, they are not doing enough. Despite what we don't do, the reality from the results that are produced on the ground is that it is not enough. And I agree. So the person continued for talk say, aside from the respected head of Semil, the rest of the local security forces have failed us. The Bambli Gendarmerie unit has gained a notorious reputation for extorting money from motorbike riders and transporters rather than offering protection. Even worse, they did nothing during the killing of the Mogamo branch manager just meters away from their base. The JPIN forces stationed right beside the University of Bamenda remained passive as the mayor, the general manager of UNVDA, and the Fon of Bambli came under attack, coordinated attacks. Their inaction is beyond comprehension. We are fed up, demoralized, and feel betrayed by the very institutions created to ensure our safety. Your Excellency, Bambli is dying and Tuba is bleeding. The people of the subdivision, especially the youth, are calling on you to act immediately and decisively to prevent this town from becoming a full-fledged red zone. We propose the following emergency measures. So it talks about the immediate security actions needed. 1. Deploy a military base at Irad Bafukum, a known infiltration point used by the armed criminal terrorists. 2. Set up a military post in Bambui, which serves as a critical corridor for Ambazona terrorist criminals entering Bambili. 3. Install a well-equipped military base at Mile 11 near the Handicap Center for rapid response and deterrence. We strongly emphasize we do not need more gendarmes or police who extort and abandon their duties. What we need is a strong, reliable, and professional military presence. So when I say the people that they ask now for army, not gendarme, not police, because let's be honest, police and gendarme, they get a terrible reputation for extorting people. Because many of them, the truth now say they should not know for road, they collect their money, they don't even care. Even the Amba they come on top bike, as long as Amba pay them the papers, they collect their money. That is the truth. Now what did that happen in the Anglophone zone? I know some when I go talk about Contiman. Why you know they talk about that? Because that one na arata way there for my house. Why were my house there on fire? My priority now for quench the fire way there for house. Now Ambazona terrorism that where they kill people. No me now for worry what are some arata they chop granite for house. You understand? You got arata with the thief granite is not my priority right now. It is a concern. If my house was not on fire, I for the focus on the arata. So Anglophones they don't can give we a bigger problem to worry about than the gendarme and police corruption. So we're not going to worry about arata with the chop granite for house when where the house they burn. I hope so that one it be clear. So now see now why that way the person they write it emphasize. So they don't want more gendarmes or police, and I understand why he write them so. He is right. They want the army. Because army, they go out on the field and they get the job done. Army, they need to run for corner road. They need to break motor, check papers, do this. They go after the criminals, after the terrorists. They neutralize them. They come back to base. So the person continue. It talks additional recommendations. Now, for one, immediately replace the current heads of the gendarmerie and the police in Tuba with competent, incorruptible officers. 2. Organize an emergency security consultation in Bambli, bringing together traditional authorities, youth leaders, university stakeholders, and community representatives to map out the various infiltration routes and propose grassroots solutions. So go to the grassroots. Go to the people the way they be affected by the criminality and the insecurity. Ask them, how do these terrorists come in? How do they operate? What is the modus operandi? How can we stop them? Give us your proposals. How do you think we, the security forces and the administration, can help reduce this? When I go here, the students, they go tell una. The mayor go tell una. The people, the way they feel the consequences on the ground, they go tell una. So I totally agree with that one. The next point it talks they need to impose a nighttime curfew or a ban on motorbikes starting from 6 p.m. to reduce the movement of armed groups who usually operate under the cover of darkness. Now, wait this way we institute them for Bamenda, where me and Okanasri Clovis will champion them for ban the circulation of bikes, especially in the central town of Bamenda. And when I don't see the result, after we institute that ban, kidnapping for ransom, it dropped instantly. Capo Daniel, of course, he can claim credit. He can claim credit, say kidnapping don't go down. So the next point it talks about it. May they establish and train community-based vigilante groups supervised directly by the military and supported with basic logistics. When they talk about logistics, we don't necessarily talk about guns. No. Logistics, which way they need an away, whistle, torchlight, Okada them, even cutlass, even rain boots. The basic logistics. Now, wait that way, vigilante, they need them. Mobile phones, top up credits. I 100% agree with that point as well. The next point, it talks about they install drone surveillance systems and CCTV cameras, blah, 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 blah. That would take too much money, too much time, too much technical ability required for do that one, and it will cost a lot. So that is not feasible. It's a good idea, but it's in the long run. Now, something that if you plan them in the next 6 months, 1 year. But wait way Bambly it require them. Now wait way when I put them in place next week for make sure say when I immediately cut down on the insecurity and cut down on the kidnappings and the killings. Next week, we need to talk about something where some person who can't write project for say, okay, I will go for China or for Japan or for London for go buy security camera. It will cost me 5 million. and then I go install am, and then come propose a project for install CCTV. Now who go dey monitor am? And then now who could send the information for the response? Who would respond to the information where they say? So that one a long-term thing where if they talk about next year in 2 years time step. So that one out of the question. I disagree. So the person continue. It talks, say, Your Excellency, this is not a political matter. This is a humanitarian crisis. Every day we delay, more lives are at risk. Exactly. Every day we delay, more lives they are at risk. Now, why that CCTV problem, now something that way, now long-term thing. We don't need for delay. This one, I think we will put them in place in next week. If the governor come off the office now, call the mayor for Tuba, DO for Tuba, and the gendarmerie and all those people, and get a crisis meeting tomorrow in 2 days' time, 3 days' time. The vigilante can be set up in 5, 6 days' time, 7 days' time, and within 1 week they can go operational. For buy mobile phones, you go for Bamenda, for main town, or even for Bambili Day. When I get 7, 8, 9, 10 mobile phones them for 120,000 francs, put them together. All of those things them, you can set up the whole of these things, buy 3, 4 Okada them, set them up, the whole vigilante, how we Kumba, it gets safety now. No amber, no fit enter Kumba. No fit. Even if they try enter, they need to come out because of the security situation we're there for inside Kumba right now. Now, wait it this way, now the same things in this way it happened for Kumba before safety, before security and peace enter inside Kumba. So it continued for talk, say, we beg you not to treat this matter as one of many. This is a desperate cry from a bleeding community sent to you in faith and with the belief that your leadership still holds the power to restore order. Bambili is not just a town, it is the academic heart of this region. If we lose Bambili, we lose a cornerstone of education, peace, and development in the Northwest region. Yours faithfully, a concerned youth of Tuba subdivision. Of course, my country people then, I get new telephone number where when I see I'm on the screen for the +44 7777 391722. So as of the 5th of May yesterday, not the 15th, as that sign it talk, as of the 5th of May yesterday, 2025, now my new telephone number that I did on WhatsApp now for the do broadcast and all of those things there. So when I save this telephone number where they on the screen right now and then delete the other telephone number where when I get them for when I countryman. So now my new telephone number that and that one now the open letter where they send them to the governor of Northwest region and with the hope and with the pray and with the beg. Say, Pa, Lele Afrique. As we be cry for you last time, say make we ban the circulation of Okada for Bamenda for save my people their lives. You be here where I cry and the ban them and lives they don't be saved. Whether you like them or not, that's just the truth. Now, people then for Bambili, for Tuba in general, they cry. Bambui, Bambili, they cry. The same situation with the beg. Use your baby power and authority for put things them in place, basic things them, for save our lives them. As they talk, they gendarme them, the police, they need to do enough. Yes, one time they do them, but it's not enough. We need army. We need an army for that place. We need an army. Gendarme should not for corner road and police. They be law enforcement. We need army. People the way they go inside bush, go find terrorists. Now people that die will need them. Where they gather intelligence, they work meticulously, follow one target, so they go catch them, close that case, and then start them again. Start another one with another shade no white blast. I don't give them a picture for the shade no white blast where it keep people for Bambui and Bambili. So-called General Sinaman. I don't say when I picture. Now in that. Okay? Una kill him. I take God name back una kill him. Now in that. A real name na Kingsley. He be been a mechanic for 4 corners, Bamboo Day. Now he be general where they kidnap my people them. We go kill him. Thank you plenty. Today, number 6th day for May 2025.
Lesson number 1, my country people talks about it. Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So, Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.